Okay.
Hello, my name is Patrick Niner, and I teach writing and literature at Florida Gulf Coast University. This year I scored question number 2, which is the rhetorical analysis, and my advice is to use what you know and don't use what you don't. If you're not sure what a rhetorical device is, for example, you don't know what alliteration really means, or if you're not sure you're quite sure what ethos is, don't use it. Use something else. You don't get credit for just using the words, you get credit for using the words correctly. Thank you and good luck.
Hi there, my name is Sandy Jamison. I'm from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and the one piece of advice I would give, no matter what question you're writing, is try to do anything you can to infuse a little bit of yourself into it. When we're sitting there reading essay after essay after essay, the most refreshing thing is when we get an essay and we can hear a kid's voice, and nobody else but you could have written that, because you're bringing a little bit of yourself into something that hundreds of thousands of other kids are also writing.
Hi, I'm Carol Fitzpatrick. I teach at Andrean High School in Maryville, Indiana, and I'm reading the rhetorical analysis this year, question 2. And my big piece of advice: make your life easy. Look for the big picture. What are the most necessary, obvious choices that the speaker made in order to achieve his or her purpose, and then explain why. Don't worry about the little stuff.
Hi, my name is Brewer, and I teach at Carrollton High School. I was on question 2 this year, the rhetorical analysis question. And if I had one piece of advice, it would be to look for patterns in the passage rather than just stacking up observations about the devices that you see.
Hi guys, Reagan Kolecki from Edmond Memorial High School. I was on rhetorical analysis, and my best advice for you is to think of your thesis sentence as not a thesis, but rather an author's purpose statement. Forecast your claims and write well-developed paragraphs. Oh yes, and one last thing. Don't leave anything blank. It's terrible. It's a nightmare.
Okay, go.
All right. Hey y'all, I'm Kristy Seidel. I teach at Suncoast High School in West Palm Beach, Florida, and I read question 2 this year. And my advice is to write as an authentic you. Write to the reader, write to the page. If you have to use a formula, start with that. But if you can start to move away from a formula, try to do that. I don't want to hear from a robot. I want to hear from you.
Hi, my name is Jody Rice, and I teach in Toronto, Canada, high school. And my piece of advice, I read a bunch of questions because I read what are called the alternate questions. But my advice goes for anything, which is read the prompts really carefully and annotate them like a text before you even begin planning or writing your piece. Don't write without planning. The prompts are designed to help you out. They're there to guide you. They have information that you can use, not to repeat, but to help you understand what exactly it is that you're supposed to do as a task and what the context is for the question. So use that information.
Hey, I'm Catherine Lowe from Elbrook High School, and I was on question 2, the letter that Gandhi wrote to Lord Irwin. And my advice would be, really work on your thesis statement and tie your topic sentences back to it. You don't want to start a paragraph saying he uses diction and syntax, because everyone who writes does that. And that's what I saw more than anything that I think students could improve by working on their topic sentences and tying back to the purpose, the writer's purpose.